Welcome back to some more Texas Chainsaw Massacre here on the second channel. We have an official trailer for the brand new game mode, Rush Week, which will be coming to the game a little bit later than expected. I believe they pushed it back 2 days to the 26th. Some certification bug stuff, hoping it drops, cleanly. Once again, still have our opinions on, it not being able to be played with friends. But at the same time, I'm excited for the mode. I'll still be playing the mode, obviously. And let's get right into this trailer.
Send them to Omega Sigma Zeta. We need them. Please.
And there you have it, Rush Week. I want to see if there's anything else at the end here. There is not. We also have a sneak preview of the cosmetics, which we'll go into right now. And here are said cosmetics. You can see you have pajamas, you have cheerleader, you have nighty, you have towel, and you have laundry day. So, of course, panties are in the game. I'm just kidding. I am that excited. But of course, some pretty cool outfits, obviously different from the normal game. A lot of complaints about the lack of variety. And of course, some of the Coomers, lack of bikinis and whatnot like Friday the 13th had. And they're obviously catering to that a little bit here with the towel and the laundry day. Of course, you have the cheerleader and nighty as well. Obviously, in this kind of realm, it does make a lot more sense, right? Because, those sororities, they ain't going to be fully clothed. I'm not saying they're going to be like, pillow fight. But, it's going to be a little more casual at times, especially if you get caught in the middle of the night while you're doing things, whatever you might be up to. And, you're not going to just put on some clothes randomly when you think you're about to die. So, different varieties. And of course, you can see it says free for a limited time. At first, I was like, oh, come on, please, Gun. Don't do another stupid thing where you're going to let people try these things out and then it's going to be paid. No, it's not as bad as you think. If you play before their October patch, you will get to keep Towel and Laundry Day for free for life. So it says free for a limited time. They're not doing themselves any favors with that because it is actually, at least from their wording, free for life as long as you play it before their October patch. So basically kind of a bonus for playing early. I don't even think you need to actually buy the content pass to play early to get those. I think you just got to play like on the 30th or, whatever their October patch is. Can be sometime in October. But yeah, cool outfits. And obviously, I want to go back into that trailer just a little more. Now, some of the stuff I wanted to look at, I think it's just all cinematic. But there was a look I'm going to mute this. There was a look at first person, him climbing up the ladder. I highly doubt this is going to be an option to play in first person. I just think that is a cinematic design. You can even see on this next frame that it almost looks like he's got a cameraman watching for him, looking through the windows. Hot. But some of the other things I did want to look at was obviously different escapes. Kind of sucks that it almost seems like this is, okay, you want to see the panties. Fair enough. There you go. I know you wanted to see it really badly, but yeah, it kind of sucks that the new escapes are going to be coming in this mode, which it's a little, a little misleading, a little bad faith, as, a lot of people thought that the new escapes would come into the normal mode. But obviously this really cool environment. You got yourself the sorority house, and obviously it looks, like everything I was hoping for and then some. Obviously looking at this, you see the knife, which she sees the reflection in. I don't think there's anything here with that. But obviously they talked about knives being one of the kind of defense mechanisms for, the victim side. I'm not really sure what that is. Maybe that's somebody missing the knife. I don't know if that's what that, animation was. So it's not the same as, let's say, a grapple. I think that's what that was showing, is that you can defend yourself with a knife, but it's not a guarantee like a grapple, where basically, no matter what, the family member, there's no skill to it. You cannot defend against a grapple. They are forced to take the hit. But here, this swing is telling me maybe there is a little bit of like, you're playing with family mechanics on the victim side, right? Because like, she swings and completely misses. I think that's what they're showing there, and with that, I think they're also showing that there is a bit of skill to it, as, she had a knife, yet still was able to die. I didn't see a knife in her hand here. It doesn't look like she has one. Could just be the animation, in fairness. But that's one of the things I picked up on, at least. There was also some other things. Here's one of the alternate, I don't know if this is an escape. To me, this looks like a hiding place, right? They're hiding in the vents, but that is a long animation, so that, kind of showing you that it's probably really easy to be caught out mid-animation there. You also have this large staircase, which is kind of cool. I can't imagine if Johnny plays any way that he normally would, in the normal mode, that you would ever be able to get from here to there if he's on your ass. So I'm thinking that he is a little different in playstyle. I can't imagine they have the swing tech kind of stuff, because I don't think there's any perks in the game, but it's kind of cool that there's, obviously that big staircase is what I think of. When I think of a sorority house, I think of like a mansion like this, and, it's busted inside. Of course, you can see here, she's calling the cops, so obviously very F-13-like, and then Johnny comes in with his light, turns it off, and then you see that the bloody phone later on. So she got the phone call off, but she herself did not escape. Then obviously you have this alternate escape. This was already talked about, where you have that ladder escape. I'm not sure how you do it, though. There's probably a lock on the actual hatch, if you will, and you need to find that. Maybe you need to even, like, I wouldn't say you can find the ladder, because obviously it kind of comes pre-attached, otherwise you couldn't get to the attic. But one of the big things, obviously, is that it breaks. So it looks like two people were able to escape from this, and then it breaks. So two people are going to escape, then you have this. This animation confused me, though. The other one, I get it. It seems like a timing thing with, like, missing the knife. But this, he's checking it and still avoids the hit from her. So I'm not really sure what that's all about, but fair enough with that kill, I suppose. And then obviously strangulation. And that's really all there is to the trailer. There's probably some other stuff that people that are a little bit more equipped. Also, this was a different person that died by the phone, no? Wasn't the person wearing red? I don't know if that's just them making a mistake. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe they weren't wearing red. No, it wasn't. Okay, I was thinking of the one with the knife. But yeah, no, I don't think there's anything else in here. There's probably going to be somebody that's like a god at like detective work that's like, oh, do you see this little frame? But anyways, I'm pretty stoked. I think that was a great trailer. I think that was almost a perfect trailer. You can't really do much more than that. You hype it up. You don't reveal everything. You reveal some of the like escapes and whatnot. But obviously, there's still a lot of the house that looks like I mean, look how big this house is. Look at how big this house is, right? Right here. I mean, right here. But of course, yeah, there's going to be a lot to explore in that house, and I'm excited. I'm still, once again, bummed out about not being able to play with friends, but I also do get it from a standpoint of, you don't want people teaming. You don't want, it to be a 4v. I mean, you could go all the way up to 6v1, all on comms against a singular Johnny. That is tough, I'd imagine, no matter how this game mode plays. But of course, pretty cool. Obviously going to be a completely different gameplay style. Like I said, it looks very F-13-like. And another big thing, I think, with this is, could this overtake the main mode. I think right now, the health of TCM, the balancing is brutal, the queues are terrible, the content is lacking. I don't think Gun would care if this became the new mode, the face of the mode, if you will, of the game anyways. And maybe even, in the future, make it where the game is just all single modes. It's all like Sissy versus a bunch of jocks, this and that. I get it, you don't want to like completely lose that Leatherface aspect, that family aspect, which I'm actually a little surprised they got the go-ahead to make this mode, which is why I think it's really cool for the creators to allow them to have this freedom. It's actually a little surprising because, Johnny's not an original character. Well, he is an original character to Gun, but he's not like an original Texas Chainsaw Massacre character. If this mode does take over the game, the only thing that makes this Texas Chainsaw is the name of the game itself. This is completely out of left field, and I'm stoked. Hopefully you guys are as well, and let me know what you guys thought of the trailer, the cosmetics, what are your concerns, what are you excited about, and speaking of the regular mode, I should hopefully by Sunday have a regular TCM video, not just news about the new game mode. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, I do appreciate your continued support on this second channel. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys come back for next video, but until next video,